Hello, I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's having an awesome day on this thankful Thursday. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good today. I hope everybody's having a good day. Hope you guys had an awesome day today. It is Thursday and it's Thankful Thursday. And we are thankful to be here yet another day. Hey, Portia. How are you today? Hope you're doing good. Hope you had a good day. Y'all, I was rushing. That traffic in Durham is the devil. But we made it back safe, and God is still God, and He's still good. So I hope you guys had a good day today. Hope everybody enjoyed your Thursday. Y'all, give me 1 second. All right, this is Thursday, and this is Tidbits with Peaches, or S.O.P. present Tidbits with Peaches. We do this every Thursday at 6. And for those of you who don't know what S.O.P. means, it's Shalom of Peace Ministries, where the pastor is Prophet James McCallum out of Archdale, North Carolina, and I am Peaches. We're going to do our little businesses real quick, and then we're going to go on and do what we're going to do. It's not a good day today, but it's a day that I'm alive, and I'm thankful for it. I'm glad to be in the months of the land of the living. So we're going to keep pressing and go ahead and do what we're going to do. We have Triple C's out of Greensboro with Ashika Clark. If you need any kind of sweet treats or any kind of cakes, she does birthday party, any kind of party, anything. Reach out to Ashika Clark out of Greensboro, North Carolina. That's Triple C's. We have Prime America with Jessica. No, not Jessica. Charity McCallum, Darius Baxter, and Pastor McCallum. If you need life insurance, you can reach out to them. That's Prime America. We have By Faith Travels with Lenore Bennett. If you're looking to book a cruise or go on vacation, you can reach out to her. We also have Triple M Rentals with Charity, Jessica, and Evan. They do balloon arches, all kinds of decorations. If you're interested in that, you can reach out to those young ladies. We have Trinity Coaching, which is myself. I'm a certified life coach. If you know anyone that needs a life coach, a motivational speaker, you can reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to help. We have Monica Gramlin with B&J's Creations out of Waysboro, North Carolina, Liesville, North Carolina. You need t-shirts, stoves, anything. I've seen some wonderful things that she's done. She did some Converse for a young lady's wedding, and they were really, really pretty. And I'm going off my head today because I didn't have my book already up here. Like I said, I was running late. But Junior's Music Store with my friend Junior out of Virginia. He does band rentals. He does guitar lessons, drum lessons. If you're in that area, and if you're not, you can still reach out to him if you have any needs for anything like that. Hey, Coretta, you can reach out to Junior. We have Sarah Graham with Drawers of Hope out of High Point, North Carolina. She does an awesome good job. She does a lot of mentoring, a lot of tutoring, and she has a food pantry. She does take donations, volunteers. If you're interested in helping Sarah with Drawers of Hope, you can reach out to her. She has a Facebook page. I don't really want to miss anybody. I'm trying. Shay Jackson Green with Trendy Travels. And she also have Trendsetter Salon in Waysboro. My cousin Tim Marshall, he does all kinds of things, detailing. You can see his actual name on his page, but his name is Tim Marshall. If you're in Anson and surrounding areas, you need any kind of housework done, your car detailed, anything. Hey, Sarah, I just shouted you out and you popped up. anything like that, reach out to Tim Marshall. He does awesome work. You guys, you will not regret it. If you're looking for a car and you're in Moore County and surrounding, reach out to Pastor D.R. Bennett. His wife, Pat Bennett, she's been making bags and cups and t-shirts. She sometimes posts her things on You're Welcome, Sarah, Mount Sinai page. So you can be on the lookout for her. And I think that's all right off top of my head. If you're in Waysboro and you're looking for some good soul food, go by Oasis Cafe. Taquita Marsh is there, her and her father and their family. And Taquita also has Cooking with Love. She does an awesome job. She's a great cook. She's an awesome young lady. So if you're in that area and you're looking for some good soul food, go by Oasis Cafe with Taquita Marsh and her family there. That's really good food. She can cook, so it's good food. Okay, that was a mouthful. So I think that's everybody. If I didn't call you, forgive me this week, but I'll make sure next week I'll be on time. I won't be rushing and I won't be pushed, and I can go find my book and go through all of them. But if I've called, hey, Aunt Essie, if I've called out of business, please support one another. It's a good thing to do. We're all should be helpers of one another. It's enough out here for all of us. So support one another. Be mindful of helping someone else come up. So today I want to talk a few minutes about it. If you know me, you know I like Keon Henderson. Me and my stepdad loved him. On the 3rd of the month, we called it Old People's Day, and I would go pick him up and take him around to pay his bills. And he would get in my car, and the first thing he would say is, "Let me hear my little preacher." So we both enjoyed Keon Henderson, and I was listening to him yesterday, and he was talking about lukewarm saints and how God can't show up till you get hot. And that stuck in my head. So I came in here in my office and I sat down and I wanted to read that scripture where it talks about how he don't want us to be um, he would rather us be hot or cold, but not lukewarm, because that he can't use a lukewarm Christian. So that stuck in my head. And when he was saying how God can't show up until you get hot, so that really stuck in my head. And I've been playing it in my head all day because it is truly true. Because God cannot show up till you decide what you're gonna be. Either you're gonna be in or you're gonna be out. Either you're gonna be hot or you're gonna be cold. But when you make up your mind what you're gonna do and stand on it, that's when he show up. So he used the term God can't show up till you get hot. So today I'm saying God can't show up till you make up your mind what you're gonna do. Either you're gonna stay in or you're gonna stay out. Either you're gonna trust him or you're not. Either you're gonna stand on faith or you're not. It's your decision. Sometimes we're holding up God showing up because one day God, I trust you. I know what your word said, and that saying says, God, we're gonna trust you when we can't trace you. But then the next day you back to, I don't know, God. And I'm guilty of it too, because I just said it. I've been in this season for about 5 years, but still, I should still be trusting. So it doesn't matter what season you're in or what you're going through, you still should trust him. So God wants us to be either hot or cold, but not lukewarm. You know, you can't make up your mind. So you got to decide, today to say, God, I'm going to trust you either way. I'm going to stay hot. I'm not going to get lukewarm anymore. I'm going to stay hot because I got to trust you. I'm going to stay hot because I got faith. I'm going to stay hot because I know you're going to do it if you promised. And God, you are a promise keeper. So I'm going to make up my mind that I'm trusting the fact that you're going to come through for me. I'm trusting the fact that you have not forgot about me. I'm trusting that fact that you're going to do what you said you were going to do. Sometimes life can make you feel sometimes like that he has forgotten about you, but he's never forgotten about you. And I like to say, it's in those moments when he's doing his best work, in those moments when we feel like God has truly, hey, just forgotten about us, just know that he's working behind the scenes. My pastor preached a sermon Sunday, that when he walks by, in that scripture where it say, God said, you can't see my face, but you're going to see my backside. And pastor said, when he walks by, you're going to see the glory. But after he walks by, you're going to begin to see the evidence. But in order to see that evidence, you got to stay hot. You can't expect him to show up or see the evidence that he was there if you cold. So you got to stay hot. You got to have faith. You got to trust him even in the bad times. You got to trust him in the valley, just like you got to trust him on the mountaintop. So just like you trusted him in the valley, that means you trust him when you up too. When things are going good, you trust him. When things are bad, you trust him. When you don't know, you still got to trust him. Stay hot. Don't allow life and the enemy to make you turn cold. In other words, don't be bitter about it. Don't have an attitude with him like, big guy, when you gonna show up? Like I did. I've been in this season for about 5 years. And that's just like he would be saying, look how long I waited on you to even accept that I am Jesus or I am the Lord. I am. How long did I wait on you to make up your mind that you were going to decide that, God, I'm going to trust you even when I can't trace you? So you're going to tell me that just because you've been in that season for 5 years, you tired now? What if I was tired up there hanging on the cross for you? What if I was tired and said, God, I'm not going to hang up here for these stiff-necked people. They don't listen. What if he did us like we do him? So sometimes you do have to go back and say, God, I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting on you because I know you're going to come through. And when you come through, I'm going to be able to see the evidence that you walk through. My God. So that's the mindset we have to have. When I heard that yesterday, I couldn't wait. I was like, coming up the road, I was like, I'm not going to make it in time. I'm not going to make it in time. But I was excited to share that with you today because when God give you a revelation, oh my God, 5 years, you got me. I got you, Tanita. God said he want us to be hot. We can't keep, sometimes we get that good word on Sunday. We be hyped, but by the time Wednesday come, we back. Oh, why? Lord, I don't know. I just don't understand why I keep going through. And y'all, I'm telling you from experience, because I'm not telling you something I ain't done too. We get by Wednesday, we like, whoa, God, what is going on? Jesus, I've been waiting a long time. Yes. God is saying, baby, I know you've been waiting. But then the other thing stuck in my mind was, you can't come up till you grow up. So your mindset got to grow up to the fact that God is God. And if he said it, I got to stand on it. I got to trust him. So you can't come up till you grow up. So that mentality, meaning that, okay, I've been in this thing a long time. I've been serving God a long time. My mindset should be up with the years that I've been serving. And my faith should be just as strong as my 15 years in this. So that's what he's saying when he said you can't come up till you grow up. You got to grow up to the fact to know that I've been, you hear people saying I've been saved 20 years. Well, your faith should match your years. So if you've been walking with Christ 20 years, your faith should be 20 years strong. Should nothing shake your faith. If you've been walking with God for 20 years and you've seen him do it before, why can't he do it now? So your faith got to match your years. Your mindset got to match your years. So you can't come up till you grow up. See, I done made my own self excited today. You can't come up till you grow up. So you got to grow up so you can get what God has for you. Sometimes God got to be able to trust you with it. If he can't trust you with it, why would he give you something that you're going to fumble? Why would the quarterback give you a ball knowing that you're going to deliberately fumble it? So that's how God be thinking, why am I going to give it to you now? You're going to fumble it. Your hands ain't ready to grip what I got for you. You can't hold on to the ball. So why would the quarterback pass you the ball in this season if you're not ready for it? It's got to match, y'all. Your mindset has got to match what you've been walking and been talking. So if I've been in this game 20 years, my faith got to match my 20 years. So I'm talking to me now. If I've been in this thing 20 years, my faith got to match it. I don't care how long I've been in this season. I don't care how many times the devil tell me not so. I still should be saying, no, 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 no. God said it was so. It may not be happening right now, but God said it was so. So that means it is so. I don't care if we've been in it 5 years. I don't care. But you're still standing. You're still in your right mind. You still have the activities of your limbs. You're still breathing. Your loved one's still here. So maybe sometimes we got to go back and say, God, did I mess myself up? Have I held up my own blessing? Have I blocked my own breakthrough? Have I stopped my own deliverance? Have I stopped it because of my mindset? Or that I'm up and down, or that my faith is wavering, or I'm not trusting you. Hey, sister, or I'm not trusting you, God. What's going on? Have I stopped my own deliverance? Have I hindered my own blessings? So we ought to begin to change it. You know, God cannot show up until you get hot. So maybe it's time to get hot. Me and Minister Charity and Tanita was talking the other week. Sometimes God is just waiting for us to show up. He waiting on us to show up. He done showed up, but we ain't got there yet. We late for the party. We ain't showed up yet. He done showed up. See, he was already there. He was already on the scene. He just waiting on you to catch up to him. So sometimes we got to show up. We keep waiting on God to show up, but God waiting on you to show up. What's the problem? He be saying, like, I hear you. I hear you praying, but is it matching? I need you to show up. That means I need you to stay fasting. I need you to stay praying. I need you to stay trusting. I need you to believe. I need you to continue to speak those things not as though they were. I don't care what the enemy keep throwing at you. I don't care what he keep telling you. Just know that you have got to show up. It's time to show up. It's late in the game. We in the fourth quarter. We in the fourth quarter and the score is tied. What you gonna do with the ball now? Are you gonna fumble it or you gonna run in for the touchdown? What you gonna do with the ball now? It's your turn. You got the ball. What you gonna do? You gonna run it in or you gonna let them intercept it from you? You gonna let them knock it out your hand and take it back down the other way and they score the touchdown? So it's up to us what we do now. It's us now. God said, I've done my part. I'm just waiting on you to show up. Pastor said it's already there. It's just there, waiting in containment or in a holding package for us. God said, I got it right here. It ain't like I ain't heard your prayer. It ain't like I don't want to give it to you. It ain't like I don't want to bless you. It's right there. I'm waiting on you to show up. I'm waiting on you to stay hot. I'm waiting on you to make up your mind whether you're going to trust me or not. I'm waiting on you to show up. You keep hollering about God when you're going to show up. God said, I'm already here. I'm waiting on you to show up. I'm waiting on you to grow up so you can come up. See, your mindset got to grow up so you can receive what God has for you. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying in numbers. You know, we look at it. Yeah, I'm 54 years old, so I consider myself to be grown. But in my mind, sometimes I say, God, I got it. But within 3-4 days, I'm back in the same way I was before. So God has said, I need you to grow up in your mind so you can come up. Your mindset has to stay constant. You have to be renewing your mind every day because the enemy comes every day. Every day you got to say, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Every day you got to say, the joy of the Lord is my strength. Every day. So every day you got to keep quoting, reminding yourself that I am what God said I am. I'm reminding myself that I'm more than a conqueror. I'm reminding myself that I'm a king's kid. I'm reminding myself that the enemy cannot destroy what he did not create. He did not create us. He did not. God created us. And then it goes on to say he created us in his image. So my mindset got to grow up to that. I'm a king's kid. I'm royalty. I'm of a royal priesthood because I serve a God that's royal. I serve a big God. I serve the God that can make impossible possible. So I'm going to stand on that. And you think I don't understand that when I get on here and say this stuff, or when a pastor preach a word, or when a minister give a word, that the enemy don't come, because he does. That's when we got to know without a doubt that God got us, because we know we coming. So you should be prepared for that. That's right. He cannot destroy what he did not create. Hey, Pastor Kid, he did not create us and he cannot destroy us. He tries, but he cannot. You know, he tries to keep us off our game. He tries to keep us distracted so he can sneak in and try to do what he do. But that's why we got to stay on our job and stay focused and know that God is God. And stay hot. Stay with that mindset that I'm gonna be hot. I'm not gonna be cold. I know life be lifing. Ain't that right, Minister Charity? Life be lifing, but God is still God. I don't care how hard life be lifing. God is still God. He's still opening doors. He's still making ways. He's still answering prayers. He's still showing up. He just waiting on you to show up. He ain't changed. He's still God. He never changes. He don't get lukewarm on us. He don't be cold. He's always hot. He's always popping. He's always God. He's always popping. It's not him, it's us. It's us. It is us. He want us to show up. You know, something we talk about doors a lot, and God opening doors, and but you know something about them doors is we always say old keys can't open new doors. And another thing is, when it's not your time to walk through a door, stop trying to kick the door in. Just show up. When it's your time for the door to open, that's why you should always be ready. Stay ready. Your mindset should always be ready. God, I'm standing. I'm ready, God. I'm kind of trying to grow up so you can show up for me, that I can come up. So I'm always ready. We should always be ready. We should always be prepared. You know, sometimes I say, even with tears in my eyes, God, I'm going to trust you. Even when my body is racking with pain, I'm still going to trust you. When I didn't receive the report from the doctor that I wanted, I'm still going to trust you. When they don't want to hear me, God, I'm still going to trust you. I can imagine that's what my pastor says sometimes. God, when they ain't listening to me, I'm still going to trust you. I'm still going to say what you say. Even when they talking about me, I'm still going to trust you. Even when it ain't coming like I want it to come, I'm still going to trust you. When it's not happening like I want it to happen, I'm still going to trust you. I'm still going to stay hot. That's my mindset. With tears in my eyes, yes, I'm still going to trust you. Been there, done that. Tears streaming down my eyes, but God, I'm still going to trust you. Why? Because you made me a promise, and you are the promise keeper. So I'm still going to trust him. I'm still standing on what he said. I'm still standing on him. I'm still standing on my prophecies that I got from Pastor Kit. I'm standing on it. I'm standing on the prophecies that I got from my pastor. I'm standing on it. I'm standing on words that my mama spoke over my life before she left this earth. I'm standing on that. I'm standing on it. And I'm believing it. I'm trusting God to know that he ain't never failed me. You know, the other day I got so caught up in here because I was thinking about what could have happened to me when I was in sin. But God didn't see fit to let none of those things be. He didn't see fit to let sin take me further than I needed to go. Mm. So when I think about it, all I can do is say, God, I thank you, because some of us was a mess. Some of us was wilding out, as they say. But God, with his good self, didn't see fit to let none of those things be. He didn't allow the enemy to destroy us in our mess. He kept us. And then he brought us to this place. And it may not be where we want to be, and we may not have all we want, but my God, we're here. And he kept us. We could have lost our mind. We could have been in jail somewhere, but God kept us. Something he did not have to do, even when we didn't deserve to be kept. He kept us anyway. So for that, I say thank you. I say thank you, God, because you didn't have to do it, but you did. You didn't have to keep me, but you did. You didn't have to spare my life, but you did. You didn't have to keep my loved ones, but he did. So my God, I say thank you today. I say thank you today because he's just that good. He's a good father. He is a good father. He is a good father. He kept us. And that's enough to get caught up over, because it could have went another way. But God kept us. So now it's our turn to show up for him, because he showed up for us. Some of us, he showed up more than once for us, because it could have been a whole different way. But him being who he is, he kept us anyway. He kept us anyway. So how about we show up for him like he showed up for us? Even in the good times, in the bad times, we still should want to show up for him. We still should give him what we owe him. And that's our lives. We owe him our life because he gave us life. And he is a good father. He is a good father. You know, I always say he's not a deadbeat dad. We ain't got to take him to child support court. He pay all his child support. His money is good. So y'all show up for him like he showed up for us, because he is a good father. And stay hot so he can show up for you. Stay consistent. Stay trusting. And grow up so you can come up. And I love you, and I hope something I said helped somebody today. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I'll see you next Thursday.